Hey babies, and how are you all doing? Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you're doing great. Hope everywhere Marama, hope everywhere still are. Welcome back, babies. Guys, do not forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification bell, and also do not forget to give Mimi a huge thumbs up and then share this video. Thank you. So you guys, it's been a lot going on in the house. The house is actually kinda empty. In fact, the housemates are bored most times in the house. But it feels so good to see that this season housemates, they actually got energy in them. They actually got vibing spirit in them. Most importantly, because if not, we the viewers would be sleeping too. Because of this particular scenario was Kola wanted to go sleep because he said the house is kind of boring. But before you know it, Dede was like, no, you're not gonna sleep. Let's play a game. And they did that funny game, and I had fun watching the two of them together. I was just smiling, like I was just enjoying them. I don't know whether because I just love seeing them together and their drama, or maybe because if I'm enjoying the game. I don't even know which one is the truth there. Okay. I don't know if I've actually told you guys, but Kola is one of my favorite characters this season. When they just show him like this, I start laughing. His reaction to things, the way he say things is just so funny. And the way he can do cho from one corner to the other. They've been calling out on Kola. They said Kola has told the outcome of his diary session to 3 housemates now. God, I beg you. That was after he finished his diary session yesterday. So people were like, this guy, you two talk, oh, wait till they happen. From one corner, you'll be busy telling people cho about your diary session. Godfather says, gosh, this guy talks too much, damn much. This is the fourth person he is gisting about his diary session. You guys should leave our caller for us, so let him continue doing his thing. Yeah, at least he is having conversation in that boring house. Talking about having conversation. So earlier on, Kola, Zita, and Faith were having conversation. Faith were gisting them. They were gisting him about what's it called? About his school life, how he was punished. He had earbud when they were supposed to, he was listening to music when they were supposed to do something serious, and then he was caught in the act and they punished him, and he was supposed to be the head boy. Like, he was just giving them gist, and they were like, what's the name? Kola was like, why are you this way? Why are you channeled this way? Did you experience something that made you act the way you act? Or why are you? So they were just trying to ask him because of some of the weird things he does and he do say with his mouth. So they're trying to get out from him like, okay, why are you channeled this way? That was what Kola was trying to ask. And then Zita now said, okay, no, Kola now said, or did they bully you? Zita was like, bully this one. It's not possible to actually bully Faith. And then Faith was like, why would they even try it with me? Instead of that, I would be the bully. So that was the conversation they had. And before you know it, later on, Kola was having conversation with Zita. Whilst they were talking their thing, later they started spilling about Faith, and how weird he is. And then Zita was telling Kola that Faith is not emotionally intelligent, that the way he spews sometimes is not right. And then Kola brought up the conversation that Faith said about association, that is the Imisi and Kola relationship, how he feel about that, the convo they had in public with other housemates. So they were discussing that, and Zita was like, oh, herself and Faith literally cut their friendship because of his behavior. They were just talking about him. But guess what? The drags is going on the social space right now as they are tagging Faith bully on the social space. Coming from Godfather, production quickly took the camera away. They don't want Faithless to reveal why he became a bully. And meanwhile, if you watch the conversation, you would know that he did not just come out to say he is a bully. It was a conversation they were having, and then they were trying to ask him, why is he channeled that way? Like, why is he doing this way? And then he was like, Azita was like, no, Kola was like, oh, or were you bullied? That's why you're now acting this way. And then Zita was like, who tell you say they feel bullied this one? No, it's not possible. And then Faith was like, oh, instead of that, Nami go even bully them. That kind of thing, meaning that he cannot be defeated. And there's something with people that have small body. They would always want to feel like people with small body have this how will I put it, small body syndrome, where they feel like, okay, people will look down on me because of my small body. So because of that, they have this tendency of trying to overshadow or do things that is mightier than their size. Exactly my point, And this conversation was about the tax. So how Faith revealed that the house, Zita and Kola was like, oh, people do not really like you in the house, but they would always want you in their team. And then Faith was like, it has always been like that. Like even in his school, they do not really like him, but they would want him to be among in whatever thinking that they are doing. That is because of his intelligence and all of that. This was where the conversation was coming from, but currently they are tagging him a bully on the social space. And now they are doing this because they said he said it himself with his own mouth. This person right here says, and some people will be shouting, the mommy is faithful. Which one is mommy is faithful again? Is the mommy is faithful now? And is the daddy is too not faithful? Hey, you guys, if Nabu has been they win the show, then Pere would have won the show twice. Any which ways, the drag is just going on and on for Faith. But I'm sure if you did not watch when they were having that conversation and you listened to me, you would know what the actual thing is. But if you did watch it, I'm sure you listened to the conversation very well anyways. All right, moving forward, you guys, I'm coming from Star Girl in Homa. They are giving family how it should have always been. Dede and Kola, their besties, peace, laughter, vibes, and inshallah. This is actually a round table that consists of Dede, Mide, Imisi, Kola, Ruboy, and then Koyi was sitting alongside there, But these other persons were playing the game except Koyi, right? And now Imisi is being called out and people are jubilating because the three mosquitoes, Imisi, Isabella, and Sultana, they are no longer like that again. And then there's something Imisi said here that has got people talking. Star Girl Ihoma says, it may seem as though Imisi is tired of her friends Isabella and Sultana for being selfish and wicked. On this particular video, Imisi was like, oh, that she does not like selfish and wicked persons because of the tags they had, the golden penny tags. They said she said Sultana and Isabella, they were in the same team. That is, Sultana and Isabella were in the same team, and then Missy revealed that they were holding Pepe, So now, after the tax, Imisi team later won now. So, but Imisi is pissed that the friends were holding Pepe. And then when she was cursing them out, Dede and Mide was like, are these not your friends? And then she was like, even though, regardless of that, are they supposed to do that, knowing fully well that they are my friends? So because of that, people on the social space are jubilating. They are happy. They said, okay, finally, it don't happen. It don't happen. Water don't pass Gary, Olga don't run away, meaning that finally the friendship has scattered, right? Because some people were not happy to see that friendship together. Paulo says, Imisi bashing Isabella and Sultana, I live for times like this. And then this other one says, it finally happened. We saw it coming. Imagine publicly doing that to your so-called friends. And then Rosie says, her fan will not see it's very anyhow people. So this is how the joy on the social space is going for whatever that is happening now between Isabella, Imisi, and Sultana. Even the previous comments that I skipped while speaking to you guys, you would see people are jubilating and they are happy that this is happening. And DI says, Data is really huge on loyalty. She does not play with it. Her real life friends are truly lucky to have her. This person is actually saying this because of Dede's face when Imisi was saying all of that about her friends. Talking about her friends, Isabella and Coin, I don't know what these two are trying to do. Like, you could see Isabella acting like a baby where Coin is. Isabella was asking Coin, why do you always kiss me under the sheets? In my mind, I'm like, baby girl, where do you want him to kiss you? At the arena? Or where, so this is Isabella doing shakara for Coin. That Coin was like, okay, calm down, let me explain and all of that. So Isabella was like, no, I don't want to hear anymore. I don't want to hear. And I'm like, oh, Isabella can be such a baby. I actually enjoy watching the two of them together. And Coin is kind of romantic, I won't lie, because I love to see that. Okay. Any which ways, Isabella reviewed a bit of a diary session to Mensa. Mensa was just on his own, man alone playing his snooker. And then Isabella was like, oh, Mensa, I cried because of you in the diary room today. That was yesterday. And then Mensa was like, waiting happen. And then Isabella was like, oh, Big Brother was asking us about your influential this thing. And I told Big Brother that I love the way you speak so much about your mom. That is how I would want my son to speak about me. Yada, 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 yada. And then after she finished saying that, she said, it's not deep tears, but I shed tears because of you. And then Mensa was they just laughed over it, and then Mensa was like, "Oh, baby girl," and all of that. When they left, Mensa started saying, started speaking to himself, saying, "These Mumu people for this house, I can't wait to live here." First, he sent shout out to the mom and the elder sister and started saying that he can't wait to live here and make them feel good and happy. And then he now starts saying that this housemate that are so fake, that they think everything is the game. Anything you do, they will say it's because of the game. Yada 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 yada. He was just busy yapping, and I was laughing out so loud. Any which ways, guys, I'll be dropping it right here to leave the rest for you guys in the comment section. Please, if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do so. Thank you. And also do not forget to like and share this video. Thank you so much for always selling with me. Mwah.